Oh, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Hollywood. I think everyone enjoys a nice murder, provided he is not the victim. Well, tonight's little comedy of bad manners is concerned with that dream of all of us who harbor homicidal tendencies, the perfect murder. Of course, to be serious for a moment, there is no such thing as a nice murder or a perfect murder. It is always a sordid, despicable business, especially if you don't have a good lawyer.
We had gathered to hear the lawyer read my uncle's will. Ernestine was present. She had cooked for my aunt and uncle as long as I can remember. There was my wife, Marie, and myself, my brother Paul, and there was Aunt Rosalie.
I leave my entire estate to my dear and devoted wife, Rosalie Talandier. She knows my wishes concerning certain bequests I wish to make to our church. To the convent of St. Anne, I bequeath the sum of 3,000 francs. And to my cook, Ernestine, I give 1,000 francs. Upon the death of my wife, the income from my estate shall be... Excuse me. The income from my estate shall be divided equally between my two nephews, Paul and Henri Talandier.
How's that, pretty lady?
Be quiet, you pest.
We're going to be rich, don't you understand, Henri? Rich.
How much do you think we shall have?
50,000 francs at least.
A piece?
Of course, a piece.
Uncle Jean had that much?
That tight-fisted old pig saved every penny.
Oh, Paul.
Why do you say Paul?
Well, you oughtn't to speak of the dead like that.
Oh, forgive me. I forgot you had such delicate feelings.
It was very kind of him to remember us at all. After all, we weren't very good to the old man.
Oh, you depress me. This is a time for rejoicing. When the old lady dies, it will all be ours, don't you understand? Yours and mine.
Yeah, it's too late for me, Paul.
Well, now, what does that mean?
I'm at the end of my rope. We're swamped with bills, Marie and I. We owe everybody. Our creditors won't wait. Yesterday, the landlord said that if we didn't
You want to
pay
borrow money again, is that it?
Well, you have only yourself to look after. I've got my wife, 4 little ones.
Portrait of the happy married man. Well, here's 50 francs, and that's all. I'm down to my last sou myself. Now, don't ask me again.
Thank you, Paul.
Don't worry. I'll get it back when you get your inheritance. Why don't we drink to Aunt Rosalie? To wish the dear old lady Godspeed into the next world. You don't drink to that?
No. No, I don't.
Yes. I've heard the same story for as long as I've known you. What do you do with all your money?
My job doesn't pay enough.
Get another.
Well, I've tried.
You're lazy.
I work from morning till night. There are 4 little ones at home.
Well, that's none of my affair. That's all I have to say to you.
Aunt Rosalie, I only want to borrow a little money on my inheritance.
Your inheritance. So that's it. You wish me dead.
No.
You dream of me lying in my coffin. I can see it in your eyes. You're just waiting. Well, you'll have a long time waiting, nephew.
You're heartless, Aunt Rosalie.
But strong as an ox. I shall outlive both my nephews. I'm determined to do that. And the convent will get my money, not you, nor your wife, nor your children. Now get out. Do you hear? What a coincidence. You too. Am I to be plagued to my grave by both of you?
I just came to see how you were feeling, Aunt Rosalie.
As if you care.
Well, I have a mild interest.
My life doesn't interest you, but my death, oh, that is worth a fortune to you. That interests you.
My dear aunt, you're a hard one.
And you, dear nephew, are so tender-hearted.
That's right. That makes two of a kind.
That's better. We understand one another. As for my health...
Yes?
It's excellent, unfortunately for you. Now, what do you want? Money.
I've got plenty of money, thank you.
Oh, what a liar you are. You probably haven't more than 2 sous in your pocket right now.
Less.
How's that, pretty lady? How's that?
Be quiet, you silly bird. How do you live? Why don't you get a job?
I can't keep a job.
Well, you'll get no sympathy from me. Good day.
I'm not very well. My dizziness keeps coming back. That's why I can't keep a job.
What dizziness?
Well, the doctor calls it anemia.
Gad about too much and don't eat enough.
Well, I ought to have someone to look after me.
Maybe so. But you've come to the wrong house. Now you get out, too.
Very well. Oh, Aunt Rosalie, oh.
What's the matter with you? Ernestine. Ernestine! Ah!
Would you? Is he dead?
Turn him over, idiot. Turn him over.
Oh, poor boy, how pale he looks. I'll get Dr. Posey.
Never mind. It's only a dizzy spell. It'll pass. Well, unloosen his collar and let him rest there. The scoundrel's grown thin.
Poor boy, Madame. He needs looking after. Madame, if he were here in the house, you could look after him. After all, he's your nephew.
If you've nothing brighter to say, go back to your pots and pans.
But, Madame, if Monsieur Paul were here, you'd have company. You wouldn't be so lonely.
Who knows? Perhaps that's true. Well, there's no harm letting him stay the night, anyway. Give him a good dinner.
Paul remained with Aunt Rosalie for weeks. She seemed to enjoy his company. She even seemed delighted by his audacity, and the weeks stretched into months. He had nothing to worry about now. He was taken care of. He could wait.